Thank you for tuning in to another edition of the Vulcan Report. This report is for trading on Thursday, March the 24th, 2016. You're looking at a real-time chart of the emini S&P 500 futures. As you can see, the market is pulling back toward trendline support around the 1994 price level. It's been a very narrow range and choppy week where traders have been getting chopped to pieces. And we had a false breakout continuation pattern of last week's move. Now it's correcting so far. We are right around the 50% retracement of last week's move. And we're going to see if last week's low can hold. That's at 1995. If not, and we close below that, then we're going to be looking at the next support level of 1973. And then, of course, 1842 would be the next downside target, which would reinstitute the bear market move. Taking a look now at crude oil. Excuse me. Crude oil has managed to get itself now trapped in between these two trend lines. Right now, current support is at 36.77, upside resistance at 45.30. Market has failed now to get in there. This is the second week. We still have not managed to get to that mark, and it's looking like this is going to set it up to be shorted back down toward the 27.34 price target support, and below that the 26.05 would be in play to be taken out. Taking a look now at gold. As you can see, the gold futures is still bullish, still trading above the trend line and trading above the Kumo cloud outside of it. Trend lines have not broken outside the cloud yet. Market is retracing. It's taken out last week's high, which is generally not a good sign. I'm sorry, last week's low, which is generally not a good sign. Trying to form a downward channel here. Need to see if we can still remain above the 1200 support. Next support below that is 1165.3 and 1153.3. Closes below 1153.3 would constitute a continuation of a bear market pattern, and it would cease the upward bull move. A better picture would be if these two trend lines were outside the Kumo cloud with the price action headed upward. So we're consolidating up here, taking a breather, deciding what the gold wants to do. Taking a look now at silver. The silver market is looking in a little bit different of a picture because we took out last week's low. Right now it touched the trend line support at $15 even, which you would like to see it remain above that. And we're still inside the Kumo cloud of death basically, and if it closes outside of this Kumo cloud, then that's going to set up bearish price action, which could send this market back to what, 1421, which means the bull run could be over as well. And then 1350 would be in play with no support below that, which could take us to the $8 handle almost instantaneously. So it's not looking good for the metals unless they can get some more price action to the upside there. Taking a look now at the dollar index. It is getting weaker. It's trying to erase last week's losses, but still having problems here, remaining above this trend line here, which is acting as a resistance at 96 even. So the market is struggling to maintain that 96 price level and remain outside of the upper Kumo cloud here. Upside resistance is still at 99 even. The market has a problem with par. Every time it gets to par, it collapses utterly, which I've shown in prior videos. The next target right now is going to be the bottom of this Kumo cloud unless this market can get itself together. That's what we'll be looking at here in the dollar. So remember that tomorrow, Friday, is Good Friday, so it's a trading holiday. Equities will be closed. Some of the futures contracts will trade in the morning and then will close. And everyone have a great weekend. And remember, bulls make money, bears make money, but pigs get slaughtered. Take what you can, give nothing back.